you had something
Waiting
else.
is fine.
Yeah, waiting is fine. But then you left at 6? 5? And then you stay tomorrow here in Berlin with them and then go into Prague with them as well, or how's the plan?
We are here to Tuesday. Tuesday morning, come to Prague.
Yeah.
You are with us tomorrow?
No, just now.
Oh, no.
You have an Italian radio. Yeah. It's gonna be half an hour, pretty much. Yeah. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello. Welcome to Berlin, everybody. For those that haven't seen me yet, I wanted to tell you welcome. We are going to your hotel now. It's going to take about half an hour if everything goes well. So it's not a long ride. I heard you already had a very, very long journey. So then you can rest a tiny bit before the rest of the plan for the day. If you have any questions, let me know. I see if I can answer them. My name is Chiara. I will be with you only for this transfer. I'm not going to be with you later. But in any case, if there is anything I can help you with, you can let me know. And I think now you probably want to rest a little bit, or I shouldn't tell you much about the history of Berlin. You're going to hear more and see more tomorrow and later. But for that as well, I'm happy to answer your questions if you have any. You just shout in case.
One question for behind my seat, my colleague.
What's behind your seat?
Mr. Asim Galani Saab. Say want to be question to you.
I got. Oops, sorry. Hello. La 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 la. Okay. So I got one question already, which is what are the tourist attractions near the hotel? Your hotel is actually nicely located in the center, which is saying the center of Berlin can mean many things, but you are located pretty much where the Berlin Wall used to be. The Berlin Wall was dividing the city into parts. There used to be Berlin East and Berlin West. The historical city center of the city, it's what became Berlin East. And then Berlin West developed to be another city while there was the wall standing. So you are kind of like in the middle between these two places, and it means that everything that you see around you, it's going to be pretty new, because when the wall used to run over there, they didn't build anything, and what got destroyed in the war was gone, obviously. So what you have near you is the Potsdamer Platz. Potsdamer Platz is the first heart of the modern contemporary architecture in Berlin. And this is basically what they built when the wall came down and they said, what do we do here with the space? It was a big empty space because everything got destroyed during the war. And Potsdamer Platz used to be the place where all the things, or lots of things were happening in the 20s. The destruction was in the 40s. In the 20s, there was like a big junction of roads. There were lots of people, lots of movement, lots of cars. There were lots of streetcars, the trams. There used to be like tram tracks, and there used to be like 600 streetcars every hour. They would cross that crossroad. So it was like really a lot of traffic, a lot of things going on. And then everything was shut down with the war because everything was destroyed. And then after the wall, they had all this empty space over there, so they decided to build again something that would be happening and bustling. They partially managed. They didn't completely manage. But they decided to put all the contemporary architecture over there, the first part of contemporary architecture. So it's the Potsdamer Platz. You will see there is like a very interestingly shaped building that is shaped like a volcano. That's the Sony Center. And the Sony Center was sponsored by Sony. They also have their offices in there. But it's not just Sony in there. There used to be a cinema, there are the restaurants, there is like things going on. And it's shaped like a volcano because Sony is Japanese, so it's shaped like the Fuji volcano. And that is something that you're going to see. It's like a big giant umbrella, and that's like shaped like, it's not an umbrella, of course, it's a dome, it's a covering of a square, for example. And then near the hotel there is also a big park that's called the Tiergarten. The Tiergarten used to be the place where the king and the emperors would go to hunt. It was their hunting ground in the 17th, 1800 and 1600. Now you will see, like, it doesn't look that very old park because again during the war lots of trees, or almost all the trees, have been cut down because people needed the wood to burn, to warm up. So they cut down all the trees in the park. It's a very big park. And then they replanted them. So you will see, like, the trees are not that old. They're like 70, 80 years old trees. So it doesn't look like it's a park that's been standing there since 200 or 300 years. But it's the big park in the center of Berlin. It's like our lungs, like, you know, the air over there gets purified. Berlin has a lot of trees, has has many green spots and lakes and river. It's a very livable city.
Yes.
So you have the Tiergarten, and then also nearby, short walk, it's the Brandenburg Gate. The Brandenburg Gate used to be at the end of the city, the core of the city. It was built at the end of 1700, and it used to be the place where the king used to go out from the city, exactly to go in his park to hunt.